Hello, my name is Elsa. I'm a student of Business English 7 in Uninorte, and I had to do a portfolio 1. This portfolio consists on interviewing 4 different people and ask them what they think that a leader must have, like their values, attitudes, knowledge, everything about leadership and about someone who is able to inspire others and manage a group of people. I decided to interview my mother, which I think is a great leader because she's a very entrepreneur person, and a student of international business, and a student of international relations, and a teacher of social studies. So they all agreed that a leader must be very responsible because if you're dealing with a group of people, you need to be like their model. And being responsible, punctual, and efficient were the 3 things that all these and the people on their answers on their interviews had in common. So being responsible was the thing that every single one of them said, and I totally agree with them because in order to have the power and control or management of a group of people, you need to be like the inspiration for them. You can ask them to be punctual if you're not, or you can ask them to have their job done in a certain time. If you don't, you can demand something you don't do. So that's why responsibility is so meaningful on being a leader. Something quite peculiar that I found on the different answers that the people said was that they answered according to their degree. For example, my mom is an industrial administrator, and she told me that a very important skill that people might have was being able to handle the power and to control all the processes in organization. So being organized was a necessary skill on the leaders. On the other hand, I had my friend who studies international business, and he told me that a leader must be ambitious, like being open to have new ideas from their employees. It's necessary and will help the organization grow with the leadership that the leader is having. Another thing that I found quite peculiar was that my friends who studied international relations, she said that people must be patient and able to understand other people's point of views and ideas with tolerance. And finally, my teacher of social studies told me that the most important skill that a leader must have is like being able to work with groups, because every person in a group has a different personality and a leader must be able to handle that. So summarizing all the 4 answers, we can say that a leader is someone who is capable of handling the power of a group of people, handling all their differences, inspiring them, being punctual, responsible, and of course patient, and why not ambitious. In order to develop my leadership skills, I must learn how to be more punctual and responsible, and being able to tolerate other people's ideas, because I might be wrong at some point and they might be right. To become a stronger and more effective individual, I think it's important to add that we all have to be honest and always be ourselves. Because if we are leading but not being truth, or like being extremely fake with the people we're working with, the relations with them are not gonna be completely alright, and it could be a serious problem in the future. In order to be a leader, it is also very important to have emotional balance, because then you're not gonna be transmitting that safeness or security to the people you're leading. So having emotional balance and of course academic formation is very important in the 21st century. So that's it, and thanks for watching.